Listen, drop all the weapons, don't make me turn into an angry roleplay character. This is your final warning. Drop what you have. Don't let me see your head turned into sashimi. Panic. Don't dawdle. Put down the weapon. Listen. Cautious David admitted that calling the TV station was a prank. But the impact of this prank is no joke. It's a nightmare for any TV director. On return, Ramak was grilled for airing the mall shooting video forced by someone. It's just politics, he's just a pawn. It's time for the governor to become wallpaper. The one taking the blame is Ramak, and David's call to the TV station spread like a virus. As a result, many extremists are staging extreme acts worldwide, murder and suicide playing out like a hit TV series. Now the entire police force and FBI don't even know the name or face of the real killer. What a terrible detective show that. In the last episode, it was Ramak's failure. He got fired, Elena lost her rights. Like someone took the pie falling from the sky. After the meeting, they went to a bar. The killer's terror showing bloody scenes. In power games, it's just an unfortunate potluck. Such scenes aren't worth mentioning. Ramak is just a pawn being casually pushed around. Tomorrow a new detective will take his spot. Mike will follow the new Bostocrat cases while Lena heads back to her own precinct. Such an ending is hard to wrap her head around. She joined the police force seeking refuge, thinking it was the only place that offered her a glimmer of hope. Now it seems like everywhere is the same. This despair left her feeling a tad lost and confused, just when she thought she was calming down. She gazed at the peeling ceiling and had an epiphany. The next day she called Ramak and they went to track down their contractor. Technically, she's a minor contractor. When Elena checked her records, it turned out she finished 2 jobs at once. That's just unscientific. She must have subcontracted one out. The apartment job was certainly given to the killer. She has a family, a wife, kids, and feared revenge, so she hid the truth. And these key details made the case much clearer. Ramak immediately called in the cavalry, sketching the killer based on the contractor's description. Then the two rushed south to the slaughterhouse. They successfully tracked down a manager, and according to the detailed description provided by Ramona, were astonished to discover that Dean had, at one point during his employment at the slaughterhouse, brutally killed a colleague. But he was released after only serving 2 years in prison. What an irony, a real dark comedy. According to Lena's investigation, this old case got a pass due to a general and a major's bail letter, so Dean only did 2 years. The reason being Dean's dad wasn't just a comrade of generals, but also a top executive. Talk about a complicated family background. After retirement, he managed an armory. Now his father still does at home. Dean's shooting skills are no surprise now. Smoothly getting hold of vintage sniper rifles must be family tradition. When they drove up to Dean's mum's house, Elena suggested calling the bureau, but Ramak disagreed. Clearly, he was already done playing. Since things have come this far, he doesn't want to just hand over the victory fruit. Good morning, boss. The old lady is Dean's mom, and she knows the folks before her are FBI agents, no struggle at all. She welcomed them in and began tidying up while muttering that her son wasn't home. She felt regretful about everything that happened 6 years ago. While hunting, a mishap had her husband accidentally shooting Dean in the head straight out of an action movie. Though after a year of treatment, Dean pulled through, it turned him into a silent, socially awkward individual. His only talent was handling weapons. Give him a gun and it's like handing a box of fish to a cat. What the old lady said wasn't a lie. She felt indebted to Dean, and that sense of debt seemed to spark his enabler. Irina coolly observed, realizing this rumor upon seeing 2 mugs in clothes outside. Kid, I'm gonna kill you, don't move, hell definitely do it. Yeah, I'll kill him. The reason Irina is still breathing is that the old lady held on to a sliver of hope, wanting Irina to help Dean end the slaughter. Her survival instinct kicked in. She had the old lady take her phone and handgun while snatching Ramak's gun too. The old lady didn't want her son to keep killing, so she tossed everything on the ground, telling her son that as long as he put down his weapon, Irina could help him, but how they go about it was for Dean to sort out, provided he promises to stop the killings, son. If you don't want to, just go with them, follow me, and you'll see his mother lying dead outside. Dean walked out with the gun, hardly pausing. tiptoeing to the house front, confirming that Reno posed no threat. He finally sat slowly on a chair. Reno now met the earthly devil, aiming to bring him to justice. Reno promised Dean she could spare him from jail, as those with mental health issues can be placed in specialized facilities. But Dean had already mapped out his ending. His hatred for society stemmed from the ruthless power holders, and Reno could understand that mindset. But what's that supposed to mean? Kill all the innocent people? Gunshots of his mother's suicide alerted nearby folks, and Dean knew it wasn't Reno. So instead of killing her, he dragged Reno into the basement of the Little Demon, tying her to a pipe. Then he ignored Reno's shouts and pressed her hand onto the floor. This stage of drama felt like a plot twist in a theatrical play. Regardless of Reno's cries, he ignored them completely, making his way back upstairs with the gun, and in the meantime, eliminating 2 policemen. If you enjoy our story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exciting content.